We're here today on this lovely crisp autumnal morning at the Silverstone Race Circuit for the Walter Hayes Trophy. We'll be following the Cliff Dempsey racing team and in particular the Formula Ford racing driver Carl Hemming.
We can see the rain from the commentary position now. This could change everything.
So Carl, have you got a background in racing?
I have, yeah. I started in karting back in 1998. I went from four-stroke karting through to Rotax Max, where I raced until about 2002, 2003, and then drifted into Formula Ford. So proper stuff. So from kart circuits into more mainstream motorsport circuits, and that's when I got involved in this particular formula. Yeah, it is. Motorsport is expensive for sure, and even this level is probably one of the cheapest levels to get involved with. It's quite a serious level to start. But yeah, the higher up the formulas you go, obviously the bigger budgets that are required. Can be anything from starting off at sort of 100,000 all the way up to 1.5 million. So it steps up quite a lot. So it's a great weekend. There's an event like this, the Walter Hayes Trophy. There's a lot of drivers here and teams here, and it's such a fabulous event because it's so big and it's the end of the season that it's a great opportunity for sponsors who have been financing you through your racing year. It gives them a chance to come down and see what you do, see all the teams in action, so they get a proper feel, getting close to the cars and the track. They can really start to appreciate what it is that they're funding.
So, what are your racing plans for the next couple of years, Carl?
Well, in the next couple of years, then in 2012, then I shall be competing again in Formula Ford, not only in the Champions of Brands, but we're also hoping to do the European Super Series that's being run again by James Beckett. So that's the main racing for the year, and then we will be looking at a couple of teams to do some British GT for next year, for 2013. So we'll be talking to teams, hopefully doing some testing and making our minds up for next year. But the primary focus this year is still with Formula Ford with those two series.
So, as we all know, sponsorship is very important in motorsport and must determine what you're able to compete in. So, what levels of funding are required?
Yes, sponsorship is important. Motorsport is an expensive industry to be in, and obviously, people to race in it and teams to race need big budgets to free themselves up to do it. So, yeah, this year for Formula Ford, we're looking to obtain a budget of around about £30,000 to £35,000. So, without that, obviously, racing is very difficult, and every bit of help from sponsors enables you to race, and obviously has benefits to those sponsors as well.
So, what kind of sponsors are you looking for, and how does it work?
Well, the type of sponsors that we're looking for don't necessarily have to be motorsport related. They can be from a small individual sponsor who wants to contribute a small-ish amount through to big national or international companies who have bigger budgets to spend on sponsorship.
So, what are you able to offer prospective sponsors?
We can offer our sponsors a wide range of services, really, depending on what they're able to spend. We have sponsors that will contribute a couple of £100 through to sponsors who invest several £1,000s into our team. So we can offer them anything from their team logos on the car, on race suits, on helmets, etc., all the way through to running corporate hospitality, track day events for clients and their customers. Obviously, we can offer them branding on our websites, social media, and we're also able, with some associates of ours, to be able to move them into sports branding as well, so we can allow them to sponsor various other forms of motorsport, again, if they want to add more money into our business. So we are able to tailor a whole package around their budget, so they don't have to contribute several £1,000s. We can offer everybody something to get their name and their product onto our car and into the races.
What do sponsors interested in motorsport sponsorship need to do?
First of all, really get in touch with me, Di. Then we can talk about what their product is and how we see that fitting into motorsport. Really to sit down and talk through all the options that are available to them. They're welcome to come along to race meetings with us to have a look at the whole picture, see what we do as a team, what kind of branding is available to them, so they can see around the circuits and they can also see on the cars, etc. And to see whether what we do suits them, and then take things from there.
So you've partnered up with your support team and are offering a young driver development programme. What type of driver are you looking for and what's the structure of the programme?
Our Young Development Driver programme is new for 2012. It's a programme where we're looking to take young drivers of the ages 16 above who have come out of probably karting, who now want to step into car racing. It's a 2-year programme. First year would be in Formula Ford Kent Series, competing in the National Championship at circuits like Silverstone, Alton Park, Anglesey, etc. And then moving into the second year, which would be in Bark Renault, which is a slicks and wings single-seater formula. Budget starts off around £30,000 to £40,000 the first year, then will increase to around about £80,000 the second year. It is alongside our support team, which is Cliff Dempsey Racing, so the driver will be looked after in the car. Everything will be covered for him, the entrance fees, the tyres, the fuel, everything. And it will give a young driver the opportunity with a budget to develop their skills in motorsport under a great team with a good car, so they can move forward in their motorsport career. For more information, we have a website which is jackalracing.co.uk. Information about our sponsorship, also about the Young Drivers programme is on there as well. And obviously please give me a call for further information if you'd like to talk about sponsorship deals, etc.